Hey, all right, I've got everything set up. We should be live. It's 5 o'clock PM on Tuesday evening. I know Laura is live right now, which is fine. Birdman, Russell, Tim Jackson, Mark White. Hey, how is everybody doing this evening? I hope well.
Good evening.
Oh, here comes David.
How are you, Paul?
How you doing?
I'm doing marvelous.
Your volume is way down, buddy.
You need to turn your mic up.
Yeah, Laura's playing on bloody Eve Mux. What you've done to my volume? Pack it in, woman.
Don't blame me. Can I break your
Better.
news?
That's better.
So,
Tim, I finished ages ago.
Laura was live. But anyway, it still says you're live, by the way. Just so you're all aware, breaking news. I got confirmation this afternoon, round about 5:30. I was starting to get into panic mode, thinking that they were going to cancel my order, because if they hadn't given me confirmation today, I was getting a refund. So panic. And then I got the confirmation. Printer ordered, and it's been dispatched, and it'll be here on my birthday.
Mother's Day. All right.
No, not Mother's Day. Birthday. I nearly said Father's Day.
This should be
Yeah.
amazing.
On Friday, hopefully.
Friday should be there, huh? All right. Now, where's it coming from, David?
It's actually coming from the UK.
Oh,
So it might even get here a bit earlier.
yeah. Well,
Keep
good
that
for you.
white stuff to yourself.
What?
Look at that white stuff in the background.
Oh, the snow.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Storm Jocelyn at the moment, who's what's bringing warm weather, but strong winds and rain.
Yeah, it's a misty rain right now. As you can see, maybe on the lens, you can see how it's distorted a little bit.
Just so everyone's aware, Dominic is he's got some heaps to do, so he'll be an hour late.
Okay.
But yeah, poor Scotland, south of Scotland and north of England, they've just had their ninth storm, and now Storm Jocelyn's going to whack them one. And straight after that is what they're calling a mild storm, so it doesn't get a name, but with it comes a lot of rain. So a lot of them adults are going to learn why you had to learn to swim in your pajamas as a kid.
Tim, so you must be getting ready to go to work. Is that what?
I think he's already at work. He was doing something with an excavator or something earlier.
Okay.
Hi, everybody in the chat.
Justin should be.
And yes, Russell, I was slow.
Donald will be an hour and a half late.
Donald?
Dominic.
Jesus Christ. breaking news from Laura there, just after I broke it.
An hour and a half, huh?
He said an hour.
He said about an hour. Actually. Where's the Xbox one?
Wherever you put it. It'll be on there somewhere.
And
Don't you sit on my tab.
Now, when he was still alive, did that parrot destroy that little doll?
No, she liked to play with it and cuddle it.
Because she doesn't look like she's ripping it or anything.
You should have seen it with the Grinch.
oh, she loved the Grinch.
She killed the Grinch. She battered that green thing.
Wow. Now, how long has she been gone now?
End of March,
Oh, wow.
You want this?
and I still miss her.
10 months, yeah.
I'll eat it then, even though I don't like them.
Yeah, it's really tough when you lose
Ooh.
when you lose somebody like that, or our little four-legged or two-legged friends,
Yeah, I'm dreading the day Star goes.
How old is Star?
Star is 11 years old, but she was one that you could hear a chirping in the egg, but failed to hatch. So we had to egg assist, and then she was disowned by the mother because obviously they classed her as weak. So we had to hand feed her,
Ah,
or I had to hand feed her.
I don't like that.
well, what's the life expectancy of those parrots?
She's gonna live up to 30 years.
Round about 15 years is average, but they can live up to 36 years. Whereas, because we had Bobby that came to us at 29, she died at 31 and a half.
Oh. Now, Lynn's big macaw parrot, that he lives to be 70 years old.
Yeah.
She's already worried about what's going to happen to her pets and where they're going to go, and she's making arrangements. Yeah.
If we live closer, we'd help.
Well, and I really truly believe that they go through the same loss, It's
They
like,
go through emotions. A lot of people don't realize if you actually, I'm not sure if you have the same magpies as us, but Craig, can you make any more noise? Sorry about that. Laura's wrestling packets of crisps behind me.
oh,
So, yeah, a magpie, yeah, if one dies, you'll hear them do that like a machine gun sound. Yeah, it's actually a funeral call
oh,
to
wow.
say one of their mates have died.
Yeah, they're pretty social.
Yeah, and crows do the same. Crows and ravens. And not many people realize birds actually mate for life. Right, back in 5.
So, Russell, how are you doing? Laura was live, but she got off about a half hour ago or so, I think. Hey, Steve Carpenter, how you doing? And he says, good morning to Mr. Tim over in Australia. I went out and hacked around a little bit, got rid of some of the ice and snow, and boy, it was heavy. Ooh. Here's my driveway. But the temperature outside right now is 34 with a light rain. So a lot of that should go away, I'm hoping, but also, it could freeze tonight overnight. So I don't know. Hang on, I gotta pitch some peanuts. It looks like they're looking for peanuts out there. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if you saw the one little squirrely was on the ramp. He kind of came right up here, right up into the door here. And then took off with a peanut. I threw some peanuts out here. But it is raining a little bit, as you can see in the puddles. Not bad, but it is raining. So, Russell, what's going on? Pretty good. I think crows believe in incest. They stay within their family. Oh yeah. Well, in the animal world, I don't think there's anything such as disguised or they're taught incest. I think they just do it with whomever they feel like. Hey, Lance Cardina. Huh. So Tim's been at work now for 2 hours. It looks like he's ready to take a nap.
I'm back.
Okay.
Where is everybody?
Don't know where they are. We supposedly have 20 people watching, but nobody. There's a few people in the chat, but I think they're just watching casually.
Yeah. Just goes to show, Paul, we're the ones that drag the crowd in.
Yep.
Watch them all leave when Justin arrives.
If he arrives, who knows?
Oh, he will. He's about. He was on Laura's stream.
Oh,
so.
was he? Okay. Dominic's not gonna be here for about another hour, right?
Yeah, I think he was summoned to make dinner.
Oh,
Pork chops.
Chris Wedgeworth is listening. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Hey, everybody. Hey, Steve. Come and join us on the panel.
Yep.
Yeah, so the day my printer arrives, I'm actually going to do a live unboxing.
Unboxing. There you go.
Proper one.
I'm still not going to turn up.
No, you don't have to turn up.
I wonder, we haven't seen today at all. Have we, refreshed my memory, but I don't think we saw him this morning. Captain Joe, did we?
Not sure. I went about her this morning because
I'm trying to think who's on. No, they don't play Captain Joe.
no, not Captain Joe apparently.
I think he's been busy.
Yeah, he did say he'd got a lot of games on today, didn't he?
Yep.
Steve said hello.
What that?
Steve said hello.
Hi, Steve.
Mr. Carpenter out on the West Coast.
Come on, Steve, get on the panel. We need your sunshine. Stop hogging it for yourself.
Well, you gotta figure it's 3 hours difference in time. So it'd be
Yeah.
2:17 in the afternoon there on a work day.
Is he that far behind? Crikey.
3 hours.
How do the time zones work? You know, when you get to a point where it jumps 1 hour. How does that work if it's like one side of the road is one time, one side of the road is the other time?
Yeah, well, I don't know how they personally manage it, but they've been in that time zone forever, so they would understand you cross time zones. It's an hour difference. Maybe they've got 2 clocks set, east and west.
3 hours.
Yeah. He just crossed the road. I've been gone for an hour. Ah, boo. You can keep that one, Steve.
You do.
It's overcast and cloudy.
That's not good, Steve. Well, I shouldn't complain. I mean, look at my weather. And it's supposed to stay like this for the next several days. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, but still yucky.
I don't want to brag or anything, but we've turned our heating off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really warmed up. It's really unseasonably hot. Which is strange because last week they were saying that this Friday we was going to get a mini beach from the east. And it's decided the weather's coming in from the other way, so it's warmer. Picking up a lot of the tropical heat.
There's my weather.
Now I'm worried about that because look at that. Yeah, that's what heads towards us. That's another storm coming our way.
It's a big one too. And then this storm down here comes up behind that, sucked up in the tail.
Seems to be a lot of storms in the northern hemisphere lately.
Yes. Look at that storm down there. The end of that storm.
And that's going to pick up cold air in as it comes across.
And look at here, headed for the West Coast. And that's got quite a tail to it too, so that'll swing through down below.
Honolulu. You know, I didn't hear it because of you rustling and crisp packets, but the panel's doubled in size. Hi, Joe. Hi, Steve.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Joe, what's the?
Hello, hello, hello.
Joe,
Hi, Joe. Hi, Steve.
Joe, you've missed the news. I got confirmation.
What?
My printer's now.
In route.
It's been ordered. It's been dispatched, and it's on its way. Should be here by Friday.
Oh, that's a good thing.
What should be there?
My Bamboo A1 printer.
Oh, you went to the dark side, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I went direct to the manufacturer as well.
They give you a pretty good deal on it.
No, it's probably about the same price. The only thing is I get one of them little gimmicky gift things, you know, what you can make, like either a mouse or a jet engine or something like that.
Mhm.
Which is something like you say, if you get bored and you run out of things to print. But having watched a few videos, the first thing I'm designing, hey Gitchy, I want to design a thing to catch the what's it called? When it ends the print, the filament, and then picks a new color. The wastage.
Mhm.
Because apparently they've it's a little slight design flaw. It flicks it off and it can fire across the room. Which means these little buggers behind me will probably be chewing on it at some point.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to be here because last night after I finished working on the car and after the stream last night, started feeling bad, and I was up almost all night with 101 fever.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
Justin Parsons.
Terrible.
Laura said blame Justin. He passed it down the computer.
I mean, I'm still, you can hear my voice. I'm still not feeling right.
Is your temperature come back down though?
I'm sitting about a 99 right now.
That's still not good.
No, it's not. It's like I got up this morning, walked around for a couple of minutes, went back and laid down.
Mhm.
Then I didn't
Yeah,
get
that's-
up this morning till like 10 o'clock.
That's the best thing you can do. Let your body recover.
I'd probably still be asleep if my son wouldn't have called me and woke me up.
do you figure what it is that made you feel that way, or?
I have no idea.
Okay, because I didn't know whether it was because of your tumble or not.
No, I don't think that had anything to do with it. But I was out in the damp cold yesterday for about 3 hours.
Yeah,
Damp cold don't do that to you. You know, it's like you gotta. And I was at a party Sunday with a lot of people, so I want to know who else is sick. Somebody at that party was sick, I guarantee.
oh yeah, out spreading the virus around.
Well,
Well,
now
hopefully
the new regulations here in California, you can go to work or go to school if you are COVID positive.
Same rules here.
Same rules here.
That's funny.
Spread the word.
We've had them rules now for about a year. Herd immunity, they call it. Kill the frail, herd immunity.
They were trying to say that in the very beginning,
Yep.
but nobody would listen.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's what happens when you mask everybody up. Everybody loses their immunity,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
especially kids. Children are the ones that really got it
Yeah,
the worst of everybody.
I was knocked out about 2 o'clock, 2:30, and the phone rings. It's Justin, my son. And my phone's up front, so I had to hit my wristwatch to talk to him. So I'm talking to him, and he tells me, "Quit breathing into the phone." I said, "I'm breathing into the wrist. Shut up." You know. So he called me to tell me that today was his best day ever as a police officer. Best day ever, and he's still working right now. But they got traffic cameras all over Covington, and they picked up a car that a woman's got a warrant on. So they're looking for her, and nobody can find her. They're telling them where they should be. She's actually in a pickup truck, and he's looking around for this pickup truck. It's a maroon pickup truck. It's got 2 green stickers on them.
Bless you.
On the back, and he sees it across the parking lot. So he's got a whole bunch of cars to get there. He said he wasn't letting her go. So he got up to her. He got up to where he could get to her. She made a turn without putting on a blinker, so he got probable cause to pull her over now. Right. So the woman has, over the last 8 years, she's born in 1977. Over the last 8 years, she's had 8 felony assaults on police officers.
What?
Oh yeah. So she fights with him and all of this. And so he pulls her over and everything. Her mama's in the car and her son's in the car. And he pulls her over and he tells, "I need you to get out your vehicle," like that. And she looks over at him. And the last 7 times they've stopped her, there's been a fight. She's disarmed 3 police officers. Okay. So he looks over at her. My son, if you see him, he looks intimidated. He looks over at her. He says, "This is what you're going to do. You're going to step out that vehicle and you can put your hands behind your back. And I'm going to put handcuffs on you because you have a warrant for your arrest." He said she looked at me and she looked me up and down. He said she shook her head and got out the car, turned around, put her hands behind her back. Like that. So he said, and one of the other officers said, "Yeah, she looked you up good." She said she wasn't dealing with you because he's big too. Like that. So he starts going through everything, and she says, "Well, I'm the only person that takes care of my mom and all of this." And she's trying to get out of going to jail, right?
Right.
He turns around and he says, "Well, you need to get somebody to come pick up your mom because you're going to jail." Talk about cold-blooded, you know. So get somebody to come pick up your son and your mom, because you're going to jail. Somebody's going to jail and you're the one. He said the other officers there said that was the best they've ever seen him do that. Just the way he did it, you know. And she said, "I've been avoiding y'all for weeks. And usually with my mom in the car, y'all don't bring me to jail. But you're ruthless." He said, "Because I don't care. If you got a warrant, you're going to jail. Period." You know? Like that.
Good
But
for him.
he said you should have seen her face when I said you got 1 hour. And the son said, "Well, my grandmother can't come pick us up because she had church." And the grandfather said she could be another hour. I said, "Well," he said, "I guess y'all gonna wait an hour." You know, he said, "I guess y'all go sit here an hour then." But it already got to the chief, and the chief already gave him a high five on it, the way he did it.
Good. Good for him.
But he
Hello,
said,
Justin.
he said if they would have started
Hey,
a fight,
Justin.
he said it'd have knocked her up.
Yep. So she assaulted already 8 officers previously.
8 officers over the last 8 years, disarmed 3 of them.
She a big girl?
I don't know that much. He didn't tell me all that.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's pretty big. But he said she sat there in the car. He said, "This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna step out the vehicle. You can put your hands behind your back and put handcuffs on you. You're going to jail." And the way that's how he told me, right? And I know that's how he told her. You don't skip a beat when you do that. You take control. So when he did that, he said she sat there and she just looked at him. Said she put her hand up on her chin and looked up and down at him and everything. And she said, "Okay."
Yeah, that's pretty much a game over.
Yeah, well, it's not really, because where he's at, he can't see all of her hands and what she may have in there as far as a weapon or anything else. So until she's completely out of the car and you know that she has no
Yeah,
weapons
true.
on her, it's far from over.
Well, about the time she got out the automobile, there were two other officers there, and two other Covington police officers drove up, and St. Tammany sheriffs had pulled up, so they had 4 more people, but he didn't need any help. He got her out, turned her around, put the cuffs on her, called for a female officer first. They don't even first get a female officer out there to do it.
Mhm. Yeah,
So they
smart
make sure they
move.
got them on every ship.
Yeah, smart move. You got it, because you know damn well that she'd be sitting there calling assault on him or whoever else was patting her down.
He said, then I put her in the back of my vehicle, and then it took about 30 minutes for somebody to come pick up the other 2. We towed the car. He said, towed the car, brought her to jail. Brought her to jail.
Oh, so no one came to pick up the car? They had to tow it, huh?
Yeah, they wound up towing it. Nobody came to get the car.
Oh, that's pretty dumb. That's going to be a costly expense.
He said, I didn't have time to wait for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, towing and storage. Yeah.
Yeah, not cheap. That's how these towing companies stay in business.
But the St. Tammany, what she did is she had been getting out of stuff because she'd been going to court and fighting it and everything else, and they've been postponing stuff. And she missed the last court date.
Oh,
missed
so
the
they had,
last court date.
they had a bench warrant for her.
Yeah, so they threw the bench warrant out on her. And the St. Tammany deputy that wrote the warrant was the one that showed up. And he said, I came up there expecting somebody's gonna be fighting with her because she fights with everybody. He said, and I look up, and the smallest officer here got her turned around putting cuffs on her.
So the chief gave him a good attaboy, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, especially if you can get somebody like that off the street, that all that does is just come into a situation for more things to happen. Hello, Mike. How are you?
Mike,
Night train.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike.
Justin, did you get my message?
No.
You need to go on your EVMux profile.
Okay.
How does that look so far?
looking good.
All right.
It's gonna be a lantern type for 4 lithophans.
Cool.
I'll have the top to make now.
How are you feeling, Justin?
I'm feeling a lot better.
You can
Uh,
still sound ill.
I'm not coughing as much, so the
Yeah.
cough is starting to go away. And now
I have
Sarah's
what you
got
had.
it, so
Sarah's got it now.
Oh no.
yep.
Spread it around.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I got what you got, so I don't like it. Will you run the fever?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah,
pass
I
it
was
down the
wondering.
internet?
I was at 101 last night.
Oh, excuse me. So what do you have printed now, Joe?
No, this is nothing going right now. I'm gonna do the top that is a little bit later.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're
But I
giving
gotta-
the printer a break.
A couple of minutes. Yeah, it gets a couple of minutes because it's got me aggravated in a couple of things.
Mm. Yeah, Jason went live here just earlier, a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, he's been doing all kinds of live streams.
Oh, well, because I'm usually not around back at the house in my office by that time if it's earlier. So I usually don't catch it.
What's up, Tim, Mark, everybody? Joe?
Yeah, this
Okay,
little
people in the
stand.
chat. Have any of you guys used this filament brand?
No.
What's it
Embryo,
made,
no.
what's it made by?
Embryo?
Because that's just that. Oh, okay, it's embryo. Because all it is just a description on there. PLA
Yeah.
3D printer filament.
Yeah, I've been using Overture.
Yeah, it's just that one is the cheapest one, but it seems to have the best rating.
Hmm.
But as we know with Amazon, that means nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has a good
that's
rating.
backstock.
Yeah, it's got a good rating, but not with the
1.75 millimeter.
yeah.
What size filament you use, Joe?
Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, most
Same
3D
thing.
printers use 1.75 millimeter.
I know some people have used some larger stuff, but they've got a different. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
you gotta
call it,
use a different nozzle.
or needle for.
You gotta
it
get a
that
different
gotta
nozzle.
get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I
Well,
was
this-
at spin up, those guys over there, I mean, probably 50% of them are just major 3D printers for everything because of all the FPV stuff that they, do.
Right. Well, the bottom of this crazy lantern, it's got one where the lamp goes in. It's got a little bitty lip where this part,
With the
Fits
socket's
down
going to go
into.
in.
where this fits into
Uh-huh.
to hold the lithopanes, right?
Right.
So it's got a little bitty lip, maybe not even a quarter of an inch. Because of that quarter of an inch, no matter how you try to print it, you got to put support on it. And in the supports, the 2 times I started, it didn't work right. So about 10 minutes into it, I stopped both of them. And I looked at it and I said, well, we got to figure this out. So I had it in the slicer, so I went down and I sliced that top off
Mhm.
to make it flat. And it printed perfect, right? And that piece that I sliced off, I printed separately and I'm gluing it back on.
Oh, okay.
So that's working,
That's good.
So it's one extra, and actually it's got the outline of where the thing goes anyway. It probably don't need this little lip. But it only takes 16 more minutes to do the lip. So
David, did you see what Bill uses?
Bill.
Sunlu,
I've just seen one of them.
that fell for the filament. Check some prices on that.
Yeah, I've just seen one of them. Yeah, because I normally on my old printer I used eSun. They
I
were
know
pretty-
you guys get different stuff over there than we have here, and I know you can't always get the same unless
I
you're.
know eSun is definitely available in America
Uh-huh.
because my first actual batch came from America
Uh-huh.
because somebody recommended it as the best, and then but the price had just gone up through the roof with it
Uh-huh.
for a 500-gram spool. It's the same price as a 2-kilogram spool for the other brands.
Well, yeah. Well, coming from the States, right?
That's before shipping. That's in UK.
Whoa.
They're pretty high on their product.
Suppose really, if they're good at it, then. But yeah, I did just see Sunlu. So where did they go? There's one. There's the white.
Yeah, Bill's sitting there talking about, because I just heard of it. I know very little about 3D printing, but I know some of the cheap and more inexpensive, I won't say cheaper, but inexpensive filament can clog up your unit.
Yeah.
yeah,
They have a tendency to do it more. Well, and the other thing too is how much moisture's on it.
Now that's all glued together.
All right.
So now I gotta just make the top. And the top won't get glued on until I put the lithophanes in. But that's the place for the light to go through.
Now, are you using glass or are you printing the panes?
He's
printing.
he's printing the panes.
Yeah. I know Dennis Lovelady did one for Kelly Shores. When you looked at it and then when you lit it up, it said in the colors ready, set, drone. It lit up in the instant. It was like a panel that he
Wow.
did for him a long time back. The thing just took awesome. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Daryl.
Yeah, skin color.
Hey, Daryl. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Now you got me doing it.
You all need to go to bed early.
I got a late night tonight. We got a 3-hour meeting, first meeting of our general plan committee coming up
Wow.
from 6 to 9. Well, we got more rain coming in about 9 days. Just a slight percentage of chance on Thursday, 16%, which means nothing. But then coming on next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 58% across all 4 days.
So on East Coast time, your meeting is going to be at 9 o'clock and
9 to
midnight.
midnight. I'd be sitting there just going asleep.
Yep.
I got I made a binder together and put all the information in that they've sent out so far. But they're saying anywhere around 100 to 150 pages per meeting we'll have to review for the next meeting.
We have it put in, and I'll be able to use the fat print as well.
What's this one?
I was working on a website
When was that until afternoon?
Yeah.
that we have for our group,
Right.
and I just updated it and put a whole new top menu tab in there to come up for this new entire, as they're
What's up,
calling
Daryl,
it,
Bill?
plandanapoint.com.
See what it says on the bottom.
for general plan for the next
Quite simple.
20 to 25 years for development in the city.
Right.
Ah, yeah.
That you glow in the dark one, or is that like?
Yeah, this was the free one from GTech for trying to blow me up.
Did you see what Bill wrote there, David, about the other brands?
No, I just got onto that. I've just started finding loads of boxes of it from my old printer. I
Oh,
know
you
I had
found
some.
boxes of it?
Yeah, I know I had some, but I didn't realize I had this much.
There you go.
That's the best part. You don't have to buy any maybe for a while.
Yeah. But a lot of this is was sent to me from one of the printer manufacturers when they had all them problems with the other one. Yeah, what
I
that
mean,
colour?
the problems with the printer, not the filament.
Right.
Yeah, the printer.
Yeah.
They tried to blow me up, really.
It's neutral. That's see-through.
Right, so I've got clear, I've got white, and I've got silver. And I know I've got a glow in the dark one somewhere.
Red, blue,
Remember,
black.
I need at least one tool.
Right, so
Hello, Andrew.
What's up, Steve?
Hey,
How are
Andrew.
ya?
Oh, it's
What's up,
Andrew.
Paul?
good
I
evening.
see birds.
I see Glenn.
I had to order another white and black today.
Andrew, I see dead people.
Harry Potter?
That's not Harry
Six
Potter.
cents.
No?
No,
Then which movie?
Six cents.
6 cents.
Oh,
Not
So,
Harry Potter. That
how
was
the
really
rest-
funny. I was talking to all these. Well, I mentioned it yesterday, but a bunch of friends last night, they were talking about that are really big into gaming. I said, hey, you know what and my grandkids, we saw them on Sunday, and I said, hey, you know what the number one game is for gaming and box gaming, PlayStation, everybody's across the board. I says it's Hogwarts Legend is the number one video game in the world.
oh yeah. There's one from Steam, which you can get.
What's that?
There's one from Steam. You know Steam where you can buy games and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, Steve.
Well, you can all sorts of games for PC. I think you can also get it for Xbox.
Yeah. This was everything. In fact, they broke the record, and I'm not familiar, but I guess Nintendo Switch is a big platform for younger kids, and it didn't even come online to Nintendo Switch until November of last year. So their sales on
Oh, it's
that
expensive.
platform were, not really even showing.
Well, now there's a rumor that there will be a Hogwarts Legacy 2.
That's just rumors.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark? Hey, Tim. So what are you printing anything, Joe?
Yeah, I'm doing the top to this.
Oh, oh.
He gave the printer a break for a little bit.
Give
Yeah.
about 15 minutes.
Are you supposed to give it a break like every so many days or something? If you
Well, now
print
put it
anything or
this
something?
way: that 15 minute, because of that 15 minutes, it was so long, he had to warm the printer back up.
Yeah.
Because the printer got
Right.
cold.
Yeah, it cools down. It cools down. It's got to get back up to the heat.
It's got a fan in it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. That too.
Whoever has Daryl on Facebook should check out the link on Facebook.
Daryl,
Steve, you can pronounce the name better than I can.
content's not available, so that's the end of that one.
Let's try. This
This
content,
content isn't available right now.
Not available, yeah.
Unless you just
Uh,
uploaded it and it's not finishing uploading.
So, Daryl, what is it?
Did you click on that link, David, that Mark posted up there for Filament?
Yeah, G-Tech.
I looked over there and it was over there. The whole the live stream had frozen up on this page over here. A gift from DJI.
Now you know it's getting serious and moving cupboards. No, there's a filament roll that fell down.
That's the next question.
There he is.
Have audio. Hey, look at that.
How's it going, Mike?
Mike, hello.
Whoa, this computer's so damn slow.
Your camera's foggy too.
Yeah, because he built a new
Yeah,
computer and that's all the
I have
old
to
shit.
vote.
What's up, Mike?
Illuminous green.
So how's the printing going, Mike?
58, 20, 50, 51, 57, 40.
Boy, your computer's not being able to keep up with the bit rate. There,
Oh,
that's better. Now
Dual
it's better. Your
computer.
camera's clear.
Yeah, I turned the light off up above. There's a bar light right here.
But now we can see you.
Do we have to?
You could turn your basement into a bar. A 3D printing bar.
There you go.
Pick up the phone, your boy next door.
What was that, David?
Ooh,
He's in a cupboard somewhere. He's probably saying, "Help! Get me out!" And and Laura's closing the door and pushing him in.
That's the wood filament I bought for Rob.
And then she's gonna lock him in.
Let me out. Help.
I'm surprised your bird has not destroyed that little elf.
Andrew, for the millionth time, that bird is no longer alive.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So what you're seeing there, Andrew, is the
Is
ghost.
it pre-recording?
Would the elf kill him?
No, that was the one that.
That died on his shoulder, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I figured at him for picking on him so much.
That poor
So,
elf.
I hear it's kind of cold up there, Mike.
It's very cold.
Just kinda.
What's your temperature, Mike?
Cold.
It's like 30s or something like that. It's pretty warm this afternoon, but
Did you hear that, Steve?
No.
You went, what's the temperature? And Laura went, cold. She's in one of them moods.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right, that's the one that. Right, so 1, 2.
Wow. Check out the new link Daryl just put up.
Yeah, just looking at it.
How many have you got over there? 2. Right, give me.
Do I
New
get?
banner for the Year of the Dragon.
You some.
Oh, I get to use some. I don't get a phone, right?
Wow, Daryl. That's some nice stuff. You get that for free?
Tim, Tim, it's getting low, buddy.
Hey, David,
Yeah.
All the empty rolls
change your
over there.
background, will you? I'm starting to get sick from the motion.
Yeah, okay. Just give me a
These
minute.
are all empty.
Daryl, why is it I
Leave.
can read all your
Up
chats
here.
in that link?
Because you're a nosy git.
That's what happens when you get a bamboo printer, David. You end up with all these empty spools like this over my shoulder.
Where am I looking? Oh, yes. Does anybody know what the refills are like from Bamboo?
Nope. Mike, I think you might know the answer to that one.
Background. Okay, that one a minute.
Go through that over here. We'll get some echoes down here.
Justin, those are just his comments on the pictures.
A couple prints.
There you go, Paul. I'm ready for Sunday.
There you go.
We got screwdriver heads. These little screwdrivers, magnets in them. We got phone holders. Keychain phone holder.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Keychains.
Oh.
Got can lids go on top of your pop cans.
I need some of those.
Got types of can lids go on your pop cans. We got Christmas skewers. All kinds of different.
Wow, you
Yeah,
got
right
it
there.
all.
Wow.
We got 2024 skewers. These are just little party skewers. What else we got?
I know what Justin is. Justin's going shopping.
We got tubs.
Mike's store.
So we got these little fidgets.
When are you taking all that stuff to sell?
Letter openers. Chip bag clips.
Now, do you sell that online or do you go to like do a
I'm
little
working on
show?
putting a store online, but most of it's at like craft sales and stuff like that right now.
Okay.
Or word of mouth. Fidget cubes. We got fidget cubes, infinity cubes. TJ needs one of these.
I used to have a Rubik's Cube. It's somewhere on Highway 395 between LA and Mammoth.
In pieces.
I got so frustrated I threw it out the window.
Wow, you're a printing maniac there, Mike.
Book
No
holders.
kidding.
This is page holders, so you can use your thumb to hold your page open while you're reading your book. Holds the book pages.
Oh my gosh.
You can do that.
No wonder you got so many empty spools of filament.
Imperial dragons. We got lots of these. These are the little ones. We got a whole tub of those.
Wow.
We got. Let's see. Then we got bigger ones. These are 27 inches.
Oh, cool.
Anybody wants anything you can think of that's 3D printed, you get a hold of Mike.
We got dragon eggs to go with them. And inside the dragon egg is one of the smaller ones. So that set right there is $30. If you want the big dragon to go with it, it's $60. So you get 2 dragons and an egg for 60.
Are you going to 3D print koalas?
Tim will do that.
More dragons, more eggs. There's 3 more tubs down there yet too.
Wow.
That's just that stuff. All those tubs over there, all those white tubs, those are getting filled up.
So you started an online store?
Yeah, I'm working on getting a Square Up is where I'm doing the store at.
Uh-huh.
Oh, from
And then
Square.
we're gonna
Yeah.
put it online and whatnot. But yeah, it'll be all online.
Night Trains 3D store.
Post-it sticky note holders with 3
So
pencils.
what are you gonna name the store?
Your cheese slices for your refrigerator. There's a cheese tray for you. Then we got all the lithophanes and stuff like Joe's playing with. White
Oh, yeah.
boxes. 4-sided. This one here is one with me and the wife.
Well, that
Oh,
turned out
that's-
nice.
Wow.
Well,
do you
now,
put white-
how do you get it to print so you can see all the colors?
Because it does it in, there's 4 colors all total that it prints with. And then it takes and mixes those colors. So each layer, like a blue and a yellow together, make green. So it mixes those colors as it goes through and knows how to layer them so that when the light goes through, it puts all your colors into it.
Why?
It pulls right from the picture for you.
Wow,
How's that one, JB?
that's too technical for me.
The light boxes. And
Here comes
Dominic?
Mr. Late Dominic.
Sorry about that. As I said, I had a meeting to attend
bagel
to
slice.
That's all right.
It's not sorry.
every second Wednesday.
Yeah. Don't
Gotta
worry,
go
I
to-
cover,
yeah,
I
you
cover
gotta go
for
down
you,
and-
Dom.
Is
You gotta
Dominic.
go down and count all his gold bars. Make
Yeah.
sure that they were all still there before getting online.
David
Is it-
told us you were going to be late, Dominic.
Yeah,
it
I
Hawaiian
mentioned
Wednesday?
it to David and
Yeah.
Laura earlier.
Yeah, I did tell him that you was moonlighting and going elsewhere on other panels and stuff. but they
Well,
wouldn't
you know,
have it.
he
Yeah.
kind of hinted that you were going to dinner with some hot little babe. I just.
Dinner?
Well, that explains the pink shirt.
Oh, now you can see the color variation on it.
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah.
you can see it
The
there.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, you
The
can.
size of a Pokemon card.
Hey, Corey.
Wow.
They're thicker, but they're the full color lithophane style. So when you light them up, they show up with the full color, just like a real Pokemon.
Excellent.
Mike, I've
Mike-
got a question for you. You've got the bamboo multicolor, yeah?
Yeah, I got the P1S with that.
Have you
8
tried doing a multicolor lithophane?
It's easy.
You can do it.
Yeah, I do them all day.
Well, that's what he did. That show
That's
us
what
what
he just showed.
I
he
thought that was
just
just a
showing
plain.
you.
Was that just a plain white one though?
No,
Oh,
No, you
No.
just didn't see the color.
Ah,
There's
didn't
too
see
much
the
light
color.
on it.
yeah.
You got to get out of your
can only
cover.
just
for the
barely
looking for the
make it out.
filament.
see if I can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now we can make it out. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wait,
Thanks, Mike.
Color ones are real easy.
that looks like a Pokemon card. Seriously.
It was a Pokemon card.
Yeah,
So you could 3D print Pokemon cards now?
3D print anything.
look at this Pokemon card up there. Let me see if I can see it.
well, the one you showed us before, Mike, pictures of you and your wife in the
Lit up one.
four-sided one. That was really colorful.
Lance, I don't
Picture comes
know.
off the board there. Pikachu's 3-dimensional off a 2D picture.
Corey's suggesting or joking that Hodges is in the villages.
Mm.
Is
Yeah.
that what she calls it?
I've not seen Paul for ages. Has he been kidnapped?
I was here this morning.
He was
Really?
here this morning for a little while.
He seems to be on the ones that are the mornings.
My ice
I've seen it.
scraper.
When I,
Nice.
when
Or
I
the
go
knuckle
back.
duster ice scraper?
The-
Yeah, knuckle duster ice scraper. Mm.
But if you are in a pinch, a credit card works too for scraping us off your windshield.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's not as good as a knuckle duster.
And it also will screw up your if you've got a stripe in there.
Yeah.
That's when you
Got-
get
Got your octopus
cheap
troll.
credit card.
Yeah.
A Christmas octopus.
Little Christmas pussy.
Pussy at Christmas.
Well, you got Dominic's attention.
Yeah.
This one's a realistic octopus.
What say you, Tim?
You call it an octopus or an octopi?
This is an octopus. It's supposed to be a
There's only
realistic
one of them.
looking one.
I think
Octopi is more than one.
This one's a long leg one.
Long legs.
Those legs look like they're made of almost ziti, plastic ziti.
It puzzles me how these printers print then chain things. You
Mm.
think it'd just be all glued together, but it doesn't.
So self over here is full of shit.
Is it warm over there, Steve?
For that.
Ah, it's overcast and cloudy after the rain we had to go through.
Would you get several inches?
What's that?
Would you get a few inches of rain?
A few areas actually towards where Dre lives, they got up to well, down a little further south from where he's at. They got over 4 inches of rain at this storm that came through. For us, that's a lot of rain.
Rain, I don't have to shovel that shit.
So
You mean
I
10
saw in San Diego.
Oh yes, you
flooding.
do, Mike, because it created mudslides.
Yeah, if you ain't got the proper barricade.
They had some pictures they were showing where the guy's standing there. He looked like he's maybe about 5'5", 5'6" tall, and he had his hand up about like above his head like this, and that's how high the water got on the outside of their house. All the cars were completely underwater, flooded in San Diego.
Wow.
That's
Which
crazy.
means Steve should have bought a boat.
No, I'm on a hillside, so I don't have to worry about it. The water just goes down.
You could still fail a print in a bamboo. Still get fails. The last little hook right there for his body broke. Didn't quite make it. Coming off the bed too
Hi,
hot.
Joe.
Snap him. Should have let it cool a little longer. Let the plastic cool down.
Don't worry, I'm not.
Yeah, when you got something articulated, you don't pull it off. You let it sit there for a minute.
Yeah, I was pulling them fast. There was 3 at a time going. I was getting ready to switch them over. I pulled it off too fast. And I did that
with
yanked
an
it out.
octopus.
Instead of wiggling and checking it, I yanked it. It hooked.
I did that with
Damn
an
it.
octopus. I grabbed it by the head, picked it up. It was like buckshot. Went everywhere. But I just want to let y'all know, all of y'all, pay attention here. All of y'all. I don't want anybody to tell me I print too much after seeing all the stuff that Mike's got.
Well,
You're just a rookie,
But,
Joe.
Joe,
I'm not even a rookie.
wait, Joe's just getting started with his brand new printer.
This is a cap to
He's just
put on
getting
your
started.
On
You can
can
have it
cam?
like-
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Pretty good print. Fits right on your Coke can though. So you make your Coke can.
Does
into a
it seal
pop
good?
Yeah, it locks on there.
So you've tried it on your Coke can, right?
I've tried it with the water just to check it, see if it was worth it. They're kind of cheesy. I don't know. I don't know if they'd sell or not, but I haven't
Careful,
printed up
Daryl.
for months, so. Sometimes we print stuff and we're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let's print something different.
Mhm.
That ends up being a lot of times.
Daryl's joking with you, Joe.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll print that
Wait,
off.
Hold on. I got some. Hold on.
I know what's coming.
That's got to be your favorite one so far.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm going to carry that with me when I go places. Keep it in my pocket.
It's like a trophy. It's like the foam finger you get at.
right. What we need to know now, Mike, is have you printed anything that's usable?
That
was cold, David.
Now that's what I'm talking about. All these little like things.
Oh,
No,
I wanted to
that
print the toilet roll holder that you push the
Oh,
new
yeah.
toilet roll underneath and it flings up the old
oh,
tube, buys it out.
yeah, how about a Q-tip holder?
Now that's practical.
Stuff.
Yep.
Ultimate Q-tips. The wife usually gets the useful prints upstairs though. I don't get many of the useful
But
prints
if-
down here. She gets them upstairs for the kitchen and shit like that. You know, spoon holders or bagel slicers so you can slice your bagel. You know, you always got to cut the bagel the rest of the way. Drop your
Yeah, I
bagel
saw that
in.
one too. Yeah, I started seeing all that food stuff. It was making me hungry.
They got a whole section of just kitchen stuff, man. You can go crazy on stuff for your kitchen, spice racks, and I made the
But
pierogi
it-
makers and
but then,
Yeah,
Mike,
there's
eventually you end up with too much stuff.
Never end up with too much stuff.
these are just little containers. Screw tops.
Those little containers could be handy if you label them.
The little one fits in the big one easy. They're like 25% difference.
They could be handy for like travel. Right, Steve?
Make little stands for the dragons.
Not for me.
What do you
That's cool.
travel large?
All the little
Or you
dragons can
travel
have
light?
a little stand to sit on. Got a big one over there. Oh, stuff.
Oh, I forgot to.
Light box. TARDIS.
See, now we're getting into the practical stuff. Everyone has got to have a TARDIS.
This is a
Yep.
Golden State Warriors one. I got a 49ers one over there. Another Golden State Warriors. This one's
Opens the
Well,
door on
we
that.
won't, we won't hold that against you,
Size of the
having the
original.
49ers.
So it was tough. The front cover.
Uh, is there any truth that the Bills turned off the hot water to the Chiefs locker room?
They should have.
Because supposedly there's only one spot you can turn off the water, and that would be to turn off the
Great.
water to both locker rooms.
Fits a razor blade. Comes with a cover.
Well, that's smart with the cover on it.
Yeah.
There's so much
You-
shit you can print.
Use that for cleaning your glass windows.
Yeah, it's for cleaning the glass windows when you get a little paint on it.
Yeah.
Boom. Clean
Was
up
it
real quick.
500,001 ways?
You know what the
to,
Sod's
use
Law
it?
is? I purchased some of them a couple of months ago.
I know. I've purchased so many. I got two that I've purchased in my bag at work and whatnot. I was like, shit, I can print these? All right. I was looking for a scraper. It's a double hook kind of scraper blade, but I was looking for the handle for it so that we can scrape off, like when you get a paint drip or something, it hardens up. That scraper will scrape that drip off. Things backwards,
TJ.
it off, you know? I was looking for that.
TJ.
And I thought, you know, like, damn it.
So,
Yeah,
did you-
I've got a couple of those at work. You know, just the small hand ones where that the regular razor blade fits in there, but then the larger ones where it takes the larger single blade on there and it's got a long handle on it, and you can really cover a lot of area on a window.
Come on, TJ. I got your back.
Well, it didn't take long, did it?
Uh-oh. There we go. So they actually turned off the hot water to the.
Well,
That's pretty
supposedly,
good.
I don't know if
That
it's
was
true.
That's good stuff.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that was-
cool.
Stadium.
That's cold blooded.
That was in Buffalo.
That's funny.
So you
That's pretty good.
printed with the ratchets and everything.
There you go.
Mhm.
So, TJ, did you figure out what happened earlier?
I think it was
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
okay.
it
So
was.
what it like I put the thing in Google instead of like
The thing in the thing.
instead of
Yeah,
like
instead of the other
like-
thing, you know, what
That
that
thing.
thing?
you can
Yeah,
just
that
figure out
thing.
the
Yeah.
thing.
So you put it in the wrong
So it
browser?
was just that
Yeah, I
thing
put
that
it in
was
the
there.
wrong browser.
This is
yeah.
a dual
They
color.
had to punch the right
That could do it. Certain browsers do not play well with either Google or iOS
You just gotta
Safari.
use
so-
Google
Yeah.
Chrome.
What are you talking about, Andrew? You sit around and play with your browser or what?
Good old Paul. I'm just saying, depending on what device you have, Safari or Chrome.
Andrew plays with his browser.
Ah,
Andrew, keep your hands where we can see 'em.
Printing, buddy. Puts it right on the bed, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, TJ.
So I got an issue going with mine right now, Mike.
Yeah.
Lithophane. Doing a single sheet lithophane, 90 by 93 millimeters thick. Doing one at a time.
Oh,
And
man.
it's doing the brim on it and everything. When it gets to the last like 10 minutes, it like knocks it off the
What's up,
brim.
Mark?
So I'm gonna have to lower the
Oh, wow.
temperature of the bed, right?
Doing
Daryl.
it standing up this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those curved ones suck that way, but if you put a raft on it, it'll put a raft down.
Fancy, hi,
It'll put a
John.
whole flat layer, and then it'll get that print to stick a little bit better. It's either a brim or a raft. Brim just
Well, I put a brim on it.
and then
It
you
had a
clean
brim
it
on it.
off, or you can put a raft, and that helps with bed leveling, so it keeps it even too.
Was that a 3D dragon you printed there, Mike? Oh, that's cool.
Ooh,
So
That's
it's three
nice.
colors. It prints black, then the green, and then the white on top. Give it that 3D effect kind of look.
I like it.
That's pretty dope.
And
Yeah,
it's
no
real
kidding.
thin, dude. I mean, this is super
Wow.
thin.
Where you at? Are you where you at?
Yeah,
Are you up in
yeah.
your man cave or something?
Excuse me.
Goodness, man.
TJ, Mike's
Good
up
walk.
in
He's
Michigan,
somewhere.
so
He's where?
Michigan.
He's somewhere.
In
Well,
Michigan,
yeah,
it's
well, I
north
knew
of
that,
me.
but like where? Like
North of me.
No, like
2
like,
hours.
where-
2
where-
hours.
Not at
Mike.
your place,
North of
Anthony. Not at
Paul.
your
It's
place.
it's not smoky.
Round the corner.
We're right in the crest of the thumb.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Paul's like over this way, and we're over here.
oh.
He's actually Paul's kind of more down this way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're right there in the center. Midland is right there.
Well, no, I was
Yeah,
just,
they call
are
it
you like are you on a boat or
I
like
just stopped there.
No, he's in his house.
oh.
He's in the
'Cause
basement.
Normally, normally it's all smoky and stuff. It's not smoky, so I was like wondering where like he was.
We're in the printing zone.
Well, Mike actually has more power now, so right, Mike?
Yeah, you got the power back. Yep.
Hey,
Oh.
Well, my power's good now. They had it shut down for
hey, celebrate.
we lost power for 5 hours the one day, and I think we were out of power 3 hours the other day so far since we've been here. That's
Did
since
the-
we've lived here almost 2 years. So
How'd the power did the power lines freeze over or like how'd the power?
it's Bay City's got its own power company,
Oh,
so it's probably lower grade stuff.
oh.
Older. Yeah.
Mike, I thought somebody crashed into a telephone pole, causing the power to go out. With the ice?
I thought the first time it went out way, so it kind of like it did a brownout where like part of our power was out, but part of our power was on. So I'm like, uh-oh, did I overload the circuits down here in the basement and kill my circuit? Because I'm running on like 4 or 5 outlets for this whole basement set.
Mark
I got
White.
circuits everywhere. I thought I had fucking killed
All
some.
running on one circuit.
Pretty much. I think it's 2 breakers down here. Because when the power went off halfway, certain lights down here worked, but certains didn't. So I think we got like
Split.
2 circuits down in this basement.
Yeah,
that's a
Electrician
circuit
coming
issue.
in.
You got 2 circuits in every room, a
Have
lighting
more power.
circuit and a power circuit. So some of them are switched, what they call half hot, a half hot plug where you plug a light in next to your bed or desk or
Yeah,
whatever.
they got some of the outlets and some of the lights, so you keep
Yeah.
Because depending on who wired it, they could have wired it backwards.
No, it's called 2 circuits and a half hot. That's
Hey,
code.
I'm getting off of
You
here.
have to have 2, you have to have 2 circuits per room.
Get some food in me. I got printers running, so I'm good.
Okay, Mike. Hey, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for
Good
sharing all
to
that.
see you.
I'll be chat back and forth.
How high
So,
is it above your head to the ceiling, Mike?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
Looks like he's got 7 foot, 8 foot ceilings. Most basements in Michigan are 7 or 8 foot.
He could touch the ceiling with both his hands, like just like this.
Like what?
Like this.
What?
His
Stick him
hands
up,
like
TJ. Stick him up.
He's holding. Mike had to hold the paneling up.
Put your hands up and point that thing in another direction, will you?
And his hands go up and they stay there and they stay there.
Oh, 6 foot. He goes low,
Those are
6
low.
foot.
That is low.
That's real low. That's a noggin knucker.
My old house had 6-foot ceilings in the basement.
Wow, that's really low.
So a couple of family friends would actually hit their head in between the two sections.
Oh yeah,
hate
come through
that.
the door, coming in through a doorway. If you have a door coming in there,
No, the damn pipe that dips down.
oh, mechanical stuff.
I hate when I hit my head.
Which head?
Both of them.
Well, Mark, that same circuit can be through the whole house for the like bedrooms and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You can have one circuit. It's just you have to have 2 circuits per house, and they're limited. So here in United States, you can have on a 20 amp circuit, you can have up to 12 outlets on the circuit that are what they call utilitarian.
I probably would, John. I probably would.
Mr. JRC.
But unfortunately, I don't wear high heels, so that's good.
Not what we've been told.
David.
We know you've been seen out with Justin at the tiki bar.
There you go. David and Joe can print you some high heels.
Yeah, there you go.
Out at the Twinkie bar or what?
Not until I've printed my own first.
Is it possible to 3D print shoes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
I don't know if they would feel comfortable though.
How do you know?
Why?
Yeah, but-
You just print them and then you nip down to the local pound store or dollar store as you call them, buy the insoles, glue them on. Problem solved. They'll be comfortable.
Yeah, but they would break eventually, wouldn't they? Because it's plastic.
Depends how you fill them.
Every pair of shoes breaks eventually.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. It's not something I'm going to try.
I was just
Yeah.
curious.
I'm not.
Because if you could 3D print shoes, then that could solve a lot of problems.
No.
Yeah, like Mike says, TPU, flexible filament.
Yeah.
You think about it, one shoe will probably take up a whole spool of filament. And that's like £13 as an example. So a pair of shoes would be 26 quid for something you probably get for a tenner in the local shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
Well, not if
Probably
you're
not.
going down and buying Vera Wang or something like that, where they're what, $5,000 a pair. Like,
Well,
do a
'cause
knockoff. Make sure you
He's
just have
saying-
your red sole on.
I've
it.
got to ask a
$5,000
serious
on
question.
What
Yeah,
what people do that?
yeah. I've got a serious question here, though. How does Steve know so much about shoes? These shoes.
I've worked up in Beverly Hills.
So,
That's why he has that background on. I bet you behind him actually is a whole shelf full of high heels.
It's a sliding door. It hides them.
Yeah, and I bet they're all lined up like them bolts.
But David, a lot of New Balance sneakers are at least $50 or $60 and up.
Oh yeah, easy.
nowhere to go.
Not over here, they're not.
That's what I need is some new shoes. I need
New
like,
Balance is probably about 20 quid, which is about
Not knockoffs. We're talking name brands.
no New
Yeah,
Balance.
Steve, do you own a pair of Hoka shoes? Do you know those shoes
Oh, yeah,
Hoka?
Hoka.
No.
Hoka
Yeah, New
doka.
Balance is about 20 quid, which is about I'd
What?
say
I know, Andrew, you've heard of
$26.
Hokas, right?
Huh?
You've heard of Hokas, right?
Yeah, my neighbor has a pair.
What
I
what
have
are
a- I
they?
have
What
a- I
are
have a
they?
pair, but the
They're
top,
sneakers.
the top of them's like
They're I think they started out as running shoes.
Mm.
And now they can be running or lifestyle shoes.
yeah. I have a pair of those, but the top of them is ripped. But then like I don't know, I see a lot of people wearing those On Clouds, and they say they're pretty comfortable too.
The On Cloud, that's a running shoe, I believe.
Yeah, but you could use it as an
And-
everyday shoe or whatever.
Yeah, you can, but I think it's expensive. Some of them are like $200.
Oh yeah. Print fake Crocs.
Yep.
You could JRCS.
Yeah, with the TPU you could.
Whoops.
So what's the
Yeah.
occasion, Dominic?
What
The
was
Hawaiian
that?
shirt. The Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, because it's absolutely roasting here.
Oh,
80 Fahrenheit.
you said yesterday it was cold.
Yeah, well, it changes pretty quickly.
So,
Snap of a finger.
It flipped from autumn to summer
Jesus.
in 24
Yeah, it
hours.
goes from autumn to summer to spring, back then to winter, then to autumn, winter, spring, summer. It's just random.
You got all 4 seasons.
In,
Yeah,
in,
so
in
it-
24
in
in 24
one day.
hours.
Yeah, 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, I think we've come to the conclusion he lives in Little Britain.
Yeah.
There's a meme about mother teacher's drunk again in your front yard.
Yeah, it
Mother
is.
Nature's drunk again in your
Why
front
does-
yard.
And then it says, why don't you come get her?
Oh,
Yeah.
because like when it does something in your front yard but doesn't do anything in your backyard or whatever, it's like raining in your front yard but not
Yeah,
in your backyard.
exactly. Yeah,
I've
we have
seen
that
it.
too.
I've seen that.
That's weird. Like, yeah,
I know.
it's raining in my front yard but not in my backyard. It's the most weirdest thing. Or it's snowing in my backyard but raining in my front yard.
We get that quite often in the summer months. We can have it raining on one side of the road, but not on the other side.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
but-
that.
The other funny thing is it'll rain, and then about 5 minutes later, the sun's out and the rain's disappeared.
Yep.
You may get this in over there where you are, Dominic, because we get it in the summer months as well, where it's completely blue sky, but it's absolutely chucking it down.
Yeah,
You can't even see a cloud, and it's like,
Yep.
what the hell?
yeah, we can have one. You know, you'll look one way, blue, perfect blue. The sun's out, and then you turn around, and it's as black as a dog's guts, and it's just raining, thundering, hailing, everything.
I've seen that too.
It's a line. It's a line that moves, and that is
a moving
watch.
moving lines.
yeah.
I've seen that.
Uh,
I look down
great.
the street, sky is blue. I look to the left up the street, and sky is black as anything. Black as night.
Black as night. It's blacker than black.
Yeah, I won't use the terminology that we used to use.
No, I'll get
Because-
offended at that.
Someone will get offended if I said it.
Old terminology, you mean like Old English or old Middle
I get
Age
I get
terminology?
offended that you're using Old English. We don't use
No,
Old English.
I'll put it in the chat. Please don't read it out.
I think I might know what he's talking
You
about.
might know what.
I think it's the word that. Well, I don't know.
There you go.
Don't read that out. It's in the chat. Don't read it out.
What does it say?
Oh,
You yourself better.
I
like that. Dominic,
I have not heard.
Don't
Dominic.
read it out. Laura sat behind me. What does it say?
I can't read the chat from here.
From
I don't even
ear,
know.
Dave-
ear,
Dave-
Mute
ear.
yourself and say it.
David, bend to the left so she can read it.
Well, I
Yeah,
was
that's what I used to say. Now I just say it's as black as a dog's guts. That's what I usually say.
I might know who that guy is, but I don't think I don't know who that guy is.
Just look it up on Wikipedia. Look the guy's name.
thanks.
You don't want to know about him. Yeah.
You realize when you say you don't want to know, people are going to say we want to know.
Don says Laura is illiterate.
Hi, Don.
Good evening, Donald.
Donald.
my backside.
Don.
Oh,
Oh,
you've upset her now, Donald.
Hi, Lance.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you, Donald.
Thanks.
He's lucky he lives on the other side of the world.
Well, at some point, Laura said she's coming here, right? To the US.
When is Laura coming over here?
She's coming to visit Gitchy.
When?
When
I don't know.
The spring or summer, I think.
No, it's going to be later in either late towards the end of this year or maybe early next year.
Only thing is she's not
Well,
going to be anywhere
come
near
back in,
you,
Lance. Come back in.
TJ. She's going to be all the way in Michigan though.
I am
Uh,
looking at coming over to Florida.
How
She's
you
got
gonna visit
to
an
go
AI?
see. She's got to go see Justin.
I've got to go and kick my big brother in the
Kick him
balls
in the
at some
nuts.
point.
kick him in the nuts.
Taking Laura to a shooting range, by the way.
Good luck. There'll be fuck all left.
Justin's gonna get shot.
You can meet up with.
Yeah. If I were you, Justin, I'd stand in front of the gun. It'd be the safest place.
Don't count on it. Women are some of the best shooters there are in the world.
Well, she's going to come back just a whole different person with David stuff.
She-
What'd you say?
And then Laura
Yeah.
may in Florida. They also visit Rod in Daytona.
She's going to be like, I shot a gun once.
I shot a gun.
That's what she's going to tell David in 1 minute he gets mouthy when she gets back. She's like, watch yourself.
I got
Hey,
that. I
Tej,
know how
have
to
you
use
tried
it.
manual mode yet?
A what?
Have you tried manual mode yet? Now that you're doing sports mode?
Oh.
I've been flying in manual. But now that you got me flying in sports mode.
Good. I
Yeah.
didn't know you'd switched over yet.
All right, Sean.
Hello, Ron. How are ya?
I need to get a hard drive to load on my stuff on there so I can clear off my memory cards. I've been using the I guess all my SD cards are full and I can't seem to upload my videos on YouTube, so I take the SD card that's in the goggles and put it in one of the card readers and use my videos from there.
Is there?
I guess that's okay too, isn't that's all right
Could
too.
you plug it into the goggles and goggles into the computer?
Yeah, like I said, I take the SD card that's in the goggles. I'll take
He
it
needs
out.
computer storage is his problem, so he can take this stuff off
He
the
needs more
cards.
storage.
Mr. Infinity, go and check your emails. Laura's stressing in the background.
Messages.
All right, messages. She's stressing in the background. Come on, Justin.
It's in messages.
Laura,
you
just
can
say it.
pick up like ScanDisk and other ones that make them TJ that are just the portable SD hard drives.
Well,
Yeah, they don't cost.
The Western digital backup drives at like Best Buy, they're like 100 and something, and you can get, I don't know, 12, 14 terabyte in one of
Well,
those
there
for a
was-
little
there
over
was,
$100.
There was one that Ken sent me, Ken Gottlieb. He sent me one and one that I need to get in Messenger. It's by Toshiba makes it. And
Yeah, you know.
yeah, you know. Yeah, you
We'll
know.
get there eventually.
Well,
It's the Toshiba Convio Flex 2 terabyte. It's a portable.
Yeah, it's one of those portable drives.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
a 2 ter. You can go to like Best Buy and get a 2 terabyte from Western Digital Seagate for like $79.
Yeah, the one that he sent me was the same price. It's
Yeah.
a little
Yeah, they're all about the
TJ.
same price in those.
like,
I'd avoid Toshiba if I were you, because if you watch Johnny English, the intelligence services are sponsored by Toshiba, but all the monitors are made by LG. Work that one out.
all
There's
right.
one from Western Digital you can get for $90, 4 terabyte.
Yeah, that's the next
W-
one. The next one up, the 4 terabytes are.
Yeah, just avoid
means-
WD green or Western Digital green. Go for blue or purple. They're better. Last
Depends on
one.
what you're
Oh,
using.
come
them
on,
in.
it's TJ. It should be pink.
Depends on what you're putting them in, David. That's what they're made for by colors. They're designed for its use.
So I had to go to my messages for you to tell me to go to my email. The hell?
No, that's not what it says. It says go to your Eve Mux account. It actually says
Read it again, Justin. Read it again.
All right,
You're
I
a
got
bad
it.
boy, Justin.
Frick's sake.
She said, Justin, check your email.
It didn't say Justin check your email.
Oh God.
But you also have that thing that says, Justin, check your messages.
Guys,
Always.
guys,
Justin always gets told to check his messages.
guys,
DJ, check your invisible messages.
don't wind her up. I have to put up with this all night.
Well, yeah,
And-
but you
and then are you
told us
talking about,
privately that you enjoy the banter.
David, you do a good job of winding up Laura to begin with.
all on your own? Exactly, Andrew.
TJ can't read his messages. They're on that hard drive that he doesn't have yet. When he gets the hard drive, he'll be able to read the messages.
Hey, TJ, while you're at Best Buy too, take that iMac you have in there, tell them to throw it in the trash for you and buy a PC. Okay?
TJ
Guy.
left.
Oh, God damn it, TJ.
Well, he's
He's
away from the
muted.
computer.
Shit ass iMac gave out on him again.
I mean,
Well,
talking to my wife.
Paul, gentlemen,
Yeah.
ladies,
Catch you
have a
later,
good rest of your
Steve.
evening. I gotta get out of here and get ready to go.
Yeah, you got your 3-hour meeting starting at 9 p.m. your time till midnight.
Yeah, no, not quite. I've got to get going and get some other stuff done here before I go over there. I got about
Good luck, Steve.
about 2 hours.
Don't forget about dinner.
That's going to be on the fly tonight.
It's called Steve. It's called Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Actually, they finally got one in close here by us. I mean, before it was about 25 miles away. Now it's only like 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Hey, did anybody get a thing online? A teaser, whatever. But all of these restaurants that are closing coast to coast.
Oh, that's all over.
I mean,
All
there's a
over.
bunch of them, big name stuff.
We had a Mexican food chain that they were saying they were closing down at the harbor, but it's funny because of the what they call revitalization going on, the rebuilding of all the, well, you can see it right there. This is the commercial core area right there. It isn't. They shut down 2 others. They shut one down here just up the road about 10 miles and another one about 20 miles up the road there. They're all in financial straits. And if you're a big chain here in California, in April, the minimum wage goes to $20. So if you have more than 100 units in size, your minimum wage is going to $20. In fact, Pizza Hut is laying off 2,000 drivers between the 2 companies that own them in Orange County and LA.
Okay.
Did you see Mark White's comment there, Steve?
What's that?
Did you see Mark White's comment?
What was that, Steve? That's for a landslide. No. No, unfortunately, we're safe over here. The landslides that have been occurring have been up in Los Angeles and San Diego. They're the ones that have had the major flooding and landslides. So not good for anybody. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of units here in California are shutting down. In fact, Macy's shut down 5 units, 2,300 employees. Walmart is shutting, I don't know how many stores down, plus I don't know how many thousands of employees.
Macy's was 4 or 5 stores and 2,500 employees.
Yeah,
Yeah. How comes they're shutting them all down?
the economy.
The economy. The
No,
economy's going
if
down.
you guys are going in recession, as you know, us British like to follow you Americans on everything, so we're going in freaking recession.
Bro, I already got my hand
Cheers,
out
mate.
for you. I'm gonna pull your ass right over the cliff.
Yeah.
Look, I already got my hand out for you today, but I'm gonna pull you and everybody else right over the cliff. Australia's right behind you.
What are you going to talk about? Gold?
Except for
Buying
me,
gold?
no, I get to land on Australia though.
Oh, so you're going.
Well,
to
have a good
Dominic's
night,
place.
everybody. Take
Okay.
care. Thanks
Bye,
again,
Steve.
Paul.
Thanks for coming in.
Catch you
You're
later,
welcome.
Steve. Have a good one.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
DJ, you there?
Hey, does anybody know what the hell this, something loaded on my computer here called Copilot. What the hell is that?
AI.
Justin, do you know?
Google. It's a Google thing. Sorry.
No, it's not.
It's a
Copilot,
giggle
sorry.
thing? A giggle?
It's Microsoft. and it's
Sorry, Microsoft.
The giggle?
Giggly
AI
Google.
Copilot.
It's a
It's
But,
giggle.
AI.
but I can't eliminate it, can I?
No, it's AI. You want it there, Paul.
Oh, okay.
That will be your assistant.
Is
When you
that from
can't talk to
Microsoft?
anybody else, ask it a question. it'll
Yeah,
find
isn't
you
that a
the answer.
replacement for the other? What the other one was? What was the other? The old Katana.
Oh,
Katana?
Katana.
Yeah.
Cortana.
That was the first. That was
Cortana
its
was
first.
Cortana wasn't
Oh.
AI.
No, but it
per
was its
se.
first like leading up towards it.
Yeah.
Corey said Copilot is a chatbot developed by Microsoft based on large
No, it's
language
based
model.
on Chat GPT.
To
Bye,
be
Steve.
honest,
Did Steve left?
Steve
everybody's
has a meeting
modeling
in a
their
while.
shit after Chat GPT.
Yeah, Anthony, he said, thanks for saying goodbye.
Oh, sorry. I had an incoming call. Sorry, Steve. Take care. Have a good night. We'll see you later.
Dude, you know how many companies I think really have wasted a lot of money on those virtual AI assistants because half of them don't even get used. I mean, look at Samsung's, was it Bixby? Nobody
Yeah.
ever
Because they
yeah.
haven't
touched
put
that.
About
anything
it.
into Bixby. That's the
Freaking hate
problem with
Bixby.
Everybody I've ever asked that hates Cortana, they don't like using that either.
No,
I-
but the problem
I
with
used-
Bixby was it was sold as this great all round thing, but it gets in the way. You go to take a picture, you got a squirrel stood there scratching its nuts, sticking its tongue out, shaking its head. You're like, perfect. Get the camera out, and it goes, "Do you want to buy this?" No, I want to take a fucking picture, you twat.
I
So-
And
turned
the
I-
squirrel's gone.
Is
I just
Cortana,
program.
is Cortana and the other one that you said, are those all AI things?
Yeah, they're like Alexa.
Rod, Corey is arguing with you again
But
about Copilot.
Oh, he just took his comment away.
Oh no.
no, it's based on Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Saying it's a large language model.
Yeah.
It is, which is what Chat
I did-
GPT
Yeah.
is a large language model.
LLM. Yeah. Large language model is ChatGPT.
Are they going to update ChatGPT?
Yeah, they're up to
Because some,
They're working on
Because some
version
of the-
5 now.
because some
Yeah,
of
they're
the
working
working
on
on
5.
4.5.
because some of the data is like 5 years old.
Yeah. They're trying
No,
to get
that
it
shit
to
is getting
2023. But the last update they had was 2022. I have an issue with some of the chat GPTs, especially the one OpenAI uses. The Google Bard is actually pretty good, but it's still not to my liking.
And
Yeah, we won't. I won't go down that path because I'll offend someone.
yeah, what we need to know, Dominic, is what do you feel about? No, we won't go there.
I have an opinion on everything.
Yeah, but nothing about the AD day.
Oh no, don't. You mean your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday. We'll have that one.
Isn't his birthday BC, not AD?
Whose?
Yours.
Yeah, I was before Christ. I was before Tim.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wasn't. I was after Tim. Sorry. No, I am AD.
For Tim?
Christ, Jesus.
Jesus.
It's a little standing joke between that we have with Tim.
That make Tim old as Moses?
So Justin better be careful because Tim could part that sea and walk across there and sort him out.
Only thing that's gonna be parting is ass cheeks when my foot goes into it.
Yeah, but I need to ask you a question. Is it one word or 2 words?
What?
Ass cheeks. 1 word or 2 words?
It's 2 words. You have ass.
Should be 2.
It's
Okay.
2 words. Ass and cheeks.
Isn't there a hyphen in between?
Yeah, because I didn't want to.
Because
I,
it's
did, I
2
didn't
words?
want to. I didn't want to write something and spread it around and find out that it's one word.
Mike said Tim won't float. There's no fat on him.
Set him up.
On this occasion, it wasn't Paul. But Paul's on it.
Yeah.
That's the favorite part that Justin loves, TJ, is when you get going.
Yeah, I know.
Did you say you compiled several clips of you laughing, TJ?
Well, I thought Justin, because I had messaged him and asked him if he did, because like when I get that way, he's like, hold on. So I think he's like recording me or something, trying to put like a bunch of clips together of me like laughing or something.
Dude, if I do that, I'm gonna slow him down so you're like
We're here for 2 hours.
That would be good.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Not only that, I don't think there's a hard drive big enough to
Hold
fit
on.
them all on.
Exactly.
I need
You
to
need,
find a live
like,
stream where he was
It's
laughing.
4
really hard.
terabytes, just your one laughing session.
It was the one. Oh shit, which one was it? It was
Dude, if you're talking Paul Murray, that's
Well-
like 186 live streams since last
Oh, yeah.
Thursday.
it was like a couple of weeks, it was a couple of weeks ago when
Well,
he was
Yeah,
talking,
you know when. Yeah,
well,
he was- when he
a
was
few
talking
months
about-
ago, you were laughing yourself to sleep.
yeah.
talking
On
about
live stream.
Lumen Tube. I was talking about Lumen Tube.
Hey, TJ, if you jump out of an aeroplane heading head first, what's the last thing to go through your mind?
My ass.
Correct.
I thought that was what happened with the grasshopper.
Yeah.
Grasshopper hits the windshield.
Yeah, his ass.
Splash, splatter.
At the
Go
same
for
time, I was
grasshopper.
like, shit, I wish I would have jumped out of here with a parachute.
Problem with grasshoppers, though, is they're facing forward, but they always jump fucking backwards.
Yeah,
They never jump the way they're facing.
exactly.
Why did
It's because they do
why do they jump
flips backwards.
Why did they jump? It's actually a protective method because
Defensive.
Yeah, because obviously you've got a bird that thinks it's going to go forward. So bird would naturally fly slightly forward to catch it mid-flight. Yeah, but because it goes backwards, the bird's like, where the fuck did that go?
Well, as it's going this way, the bird swoops in, grabs it.
Yeah, but that's why they jump backwards. They jump out the way.
We're getting apparently anything between 56, 55 or 54 mile per hour winds right now.
No,
I think.
Corey's training his PC now, Rod.
Fine.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Scotland's getting 100 mile an
Everybody
hour.
who has Windows 11 is going to get Copilot.
Oh,
Coming with Bing.
I don't want Bing.
No,
Yeah,
Bing,
but Bing's
is rubbish.
installed, so Bing, you're going to get Copilot with Bing
Bing is absolute rubbish.
Bing.
and Edge.
Well, good news is Windows 11 is not going on my computer. They can feck off.
Good.
Do
Get
you
yourself
think
a
you'll,
Mac.
when
I'm not that
do you-
stupid.
Rod, when do you think that's coming?
It's been coming. It's already been in the builds.
It's coming in
So
the next big
I-
bill.
I mean, it showed
When-
up on. I
when-
mean, it showed up on Paul's machine already.
Yes,
So
it
it's already,
had.
so
Yeah.
it's already out. It's already out in the wild. We just
They've
haven't installed
launched
it everywhere.
the 24 Q1 or Q1. They've launched that update, so anyone on Windows 11's getting that anytime now.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks.
It sucks. Oh, I might want it then. Better than Laura. Oops.
Oh,
I don't know. Works fine.
it's just one more thing to try and figure out what the hell it is, and it just bugs the hell out of me.
I'd be happy with it if you
hasn't
could
changed- it
change the
hasn't
search
changed.
from Bing to Google.
Hasn't changed that much. You can. It's in there.
Well, every time I go over there and I start scrolling back up, I get this whole thing about Copilot, whatever, this, that, and everything else, and I get it
Yeah,
starts
this is just
scrolling
advertising.
stuff.
Welcome to everything.
Yeah.
Welcome to Copilot. This is what we can do for you.
Welcome to
agree to our
Google.
terms and conditions.
Install Google Chrome and see how much advertising bullshit you get. It's the way of the
So then
world.
what?
Hey, what's
So
it that what's that advertisement you see on TV where the drones and are like they're penetrating into your space and it goes boing 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 because you're supposed to use some other, you're supposed to switch over to something else, or I don't get that whole thing.
No
Have
idea
you,
what you're
have you
talking
seen
about.
that? Hey, look,
So,
and the guy steps over where the gal is, and the little things are going bing, 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 bing.
So Rod, which browser do you use?
Edge.
What was that, Rod?
Edge, but Edge is Chromium,
That's pretty good.
which is Chrome.
Yeah, because they it's like going bing, 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 bing. Protect your privacy. Bing, bing, bing. It's like it's like a condom for the internet. I think. I don't know. It's like bing, bing, bing.
In fact, there's a performance fix coming. That one makes Edge faster, but it also makes Chrome faster.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
on
like
startup, on startup, it's about to get faster because of Microsoft.
I've been
So,
using
there you
Chrome
go.
for 15 years.
Well, I'm using Internet Explorer.
What?
Paul, do you know that's been retired?
No, I still use it.
I don't-
Remember, Paul still uses Windows Movie Maker,
That's right, Movie Maker. That's the way to do your video editing.
the first release.
Yeah.
I never
I
knew
had that in
Internet
my last
Explorer
one.
still existed.
Yeah, I love to see the day when Microsoft say Windows 11 or Windows 12 will not be allowing to use Windows Movie Maker. Paul will be marching down there. I'll sort you out, you little fuckers.
Yeah, somebody might sue over that. Because
They've already started it. They've already started dictating what you can and can't use on your computer.
What's up, JDS?
I have old software on my computer and it still works.
It's more.
And I've got the key and I've got the disk.
All right. This is an example.
Hey,
Download uTorrent. Try and install it.
I
There's
have.
nothing wrong with the software, but try and install it.
Yeah.
Internet Explorer has that little like a little half moon, like a
Yeah.
tadpole. Yeah, that's what
I
I
remember that.
In DuckDuckGo, that's like a well, I guess it is a
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo. Yeah, that's good
browser.
stuff.
Microsoft.
DuckDuckGo.
Duck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goose.
It's DuckDuckGo.
Goose.
Not DuckDuckGoose.
Duck, duck, goose.
Did you ever see
Yeah,
that?
DuckDuckGo. Yeah, it's a search engine as well.
Paul,
was a-
do you see
there
what Mark White put in the chat?
What's
There,
that?
there was an
Paul
episode of
still
Family Guy when
uses
they
wax
were all like
cylinders to record things.
they was all sitting around in a circle and playing duck duck goose. Peter was like duck, 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 and he's like, "What's that other word again?" Because there's a goose sitting there, and he comes to the goose is like duck.
Yeah, sure. TJ, the world you live in is a great place.
Yes.
Excuse me one moment.
JDS said duck, duck, shoot.
Welcome
There
to
you go,
TJ's world.
Is there any room in
got
there?
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, here.
Here we go.
That's funny. Very slowly.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
are you ready for Windows 12?
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, why?
It's coming.
Yeah, I just noticed my arbiter didn't look impressed with that.
I'm using Windows 10.
Right, because your PC's so old and doesn't have a TPM 2.0 module in it, so it can't install 11.
No, it can install 11. I keep telling it no thanks.
Oh,
No
Okay.
thanks.
No thanks.
Oh, I like that color.
I
It's
don't
not
know
that
why
much.
everybody hates it. It's not a big deal.
yeah, it's not that big of a difference.
Well, do you remember when I was having computer problems, Justin, and the
So
computer
you're gonna have to narrow it down more than that.
the computer whizzes came on and says, "Don't do any more downloads."
Right. That's like every other week. You got to narrow it in your story a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on. Which time are you talking about?
Yeah, back it in, Paul.
So there was a reason for Windows 11 beyond just that there were some changes that we wanted to make, but there was actually a big change that went in there that really sort of caused us to need to do it, and that was Intel. So Intel, starting with their 12th gen chips, has the same thing as ARM chips now, which means you have big cores, little cores. So the thread scheduling inside of the OS needed to change in order to support the big core, little core of the Intel 12th gen chips. So that was one of the driving mechanisms, because we were changing the thread scheduler.
Hey, Justin, Gitchy asked you a question. She wants
Oh,
to
I
know
don't
how
know. I
much you
just-
slowed it down by.
Honestly, I don't know. I just
5%.
And they refined the GUI a bit
Well, that's good.
for look and feel more than anything. It's not like it
Yeah.
it's not like it changed massively. It's more just a look and feel kind of thing. The other thing you got is a couple of things. What is actually super nice, because I use it a lot, is
What?
in File Explorer you now have tabs on
great.
Windows 11 on Windows 11. So having tabs in File Explorer is a hell of a lot easier than open multiple File Explorers when you're moving things around, especially when you're editing videos.
Oh yeah.
And I have multiple folders for all of my freaking cameras.
Labels.
Laura asked me to share this with you guys.
Labels.
So yeah, there are some niceties in there. The other
What
part
I'm
of
about
it
to
is,
share, blame Laura.
What did Laura do?
She asked me to share this with you.
Uh,
I won't
you
play the
never-
music because in case of copyright.
It doesn't go right without the music.
But anyways, I get to run all the new stuff before you guys do. So
Excuse me.
Yay.
because we're our first beta tester.
All right, here I got another one for you, TJ.
All right.
All that stuff
Here we
gets
go again.
deployed internal to Microsoft before you guys ever see it. So
Is this TJ round 2?
Look at Paul.
TJ looks like a chipmunk.
Huh?
There's one in sent to you.
That was funny.
I'll send it later.
There is a review.
Alright.
Jesus, my computer had a shit ton of updates. What the hell?
Okay, here's a walk down memory lane. See right here?
Now we're talking.
That's
I
Movie
remember
Maker.
that.
Come on, Paul. Show us how to use it.
Right there, Movie Maker.
So you get your video, you do this. Well, it's bedtime, David.
Yeah, I've used Movie Maker.
Oh, text mark.
that's
Works
what Paul
good.
uses to create all those B
Yeah,
movies.
all my videos are done with Movie Maker. Up share.
You're set mark as it.
IJDS.
I know.
Yeah, I sent him going, happy birthday, Irish twin.
Say, Justin, what do you know about the Killer Intelligence Center for Windows 11?
The what?
What?
It's called Killer Intelligence Center. It's for something about Wi-Fi.
It's a game?
No, it's about the Wi-Fi for the laptop.
That's the
Internet.
chipset. That's the chipset for that Wi-Fi.
Okay.
That's an Intel branded name for their Wi-Fi chip.
You guys are talking way over my old man.
Yeah,
head.
it's to analyze
Yeah.
Wi-Fi connections or just smart accesses.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
it doesn't
can
do
you can
much.
do that for war driving.
TJ, do you understand that?
Not really.
No, me either.
And you can prioritize traffic and
Ah.
network performance on your Wi-Fi as well.
I'm gonna try that.
But that was Intel's branded Wi-Fi chip stuff.
Do you
as
use
I
it?
recall right. No.
No? Why not?
I don't really
Just-
have a use for it because I'm all hardwired. So
Because I'm not trying to get that kind of performance out of my shit. Stuff runs quite well.
Your shit runs well, huh? Okay.
And when we get Wi-Fi 7, what little bit you might get by tweaking that stuff isn't gonna matter. Wi-Fi 7 is just that much faster.
How long,
The standard is out.
how
The
long?
Wi-Fi 7 routers are out. All the next Intel chips will all be Wi-Fi 7. All the next set of laptops will all be Wi-Fi 7. So this year,
Because I heard a few months ago that they were still working on 7.
nope. The spec is done. It's 100% done.
So are they working on 8 then?
Will be, yeah.
At some point, they need to work on their naming because they're going with 7, 8.
Yeah, they did that
9.
because it's got an
then-
official letter naming as well. It's BE. Wi-Fi 7 is 802.11.BE.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they started using that nomenclature of
Yeah.
just the numbers just to make it less confusing for freaking consumers. So you don't need to know, oh, BE is Wi-Fi 7. No, they just call it Wi-Fi 7
Hmm.
from a branding
Well, does it
perspective.
does it really need a complex name to begin with, though? I mean, that seems kind of
No.
counterintuitive.
That was done. That shit was done a long, long time ago. So
So do you think
Fucking
eventually
meta.
we'll get Wi-Fi 12?
hmm?
You think there'll be Wi-Fi 12 at some point?
Of course.
I'm sure there's gonna be some point where it's
There
really
probably won't be a 13 though.
Hmm.
They'll probably go 12, 14.
Go to 20.
Yeah. What's his fascination with hating the number 13?
Well, you don't have a 13th floor in
there's
hotels.
Dominic,
Yeah,
there's Friday the
got-
13th.
Dominic, if you know it, did you know that if you look up the word fascinate in the Redneck Dictionary, it says, well, I got 10 buttons on my shirt, but I can only fascinate.
oh my god.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what number comes after 12. You can call it 12A. You can call it 14. It's still the 13th release of anything.
Exactly. I don't
Yep.
really care about all that superstitious bullshit.
I
But
know
what I
that.
want to know is,
What?
no, I won't go there.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
trying to take you away from this 13 thing.
Well, 13's been a very lucky number for me, so I can't complain.
I don't know. Intel called the
David, are
Raptor
you-
Lake the 13th gen. So
Are you talking about the black cats walking under ladders and breaking glass sort of thing?
Finding
Dude,
a
I'll
the feds.
I'll walk under a ladder while I'm walking into a mirror with the letter 13 in my hand. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
what if there's a black cat?
Then it gets
Oh, go on.
kicked.
Well, like little.
What about,
Well,
what
I don't
about
want to say because there's too many cat lovers on this panel. I would give a slight punt to it.
Yeah.
I have a dog, so
what about finding a penny on tails instead of
Although
heads?
TJ's a very anti-cat person, so
Yeah,
You tell him, TJ. Cats are bad.
yeah, cat's bad. Okay.
TJ's cat's evil's always got it out for him.
Well, yeah, I think ours does.
I
But
think I'm just gonna have to chase
Maybe
TJ with my Nazgul the next time.
say what?
I think the next time I come down, I'm gonna have to chase TJ with my Nazgul. Let's see if he can run away from my Nazgul.
Yeah. TJ, think about this, right? In rugby, right, when they do a field goal, like a field goal in American football, when they kick it over the pole, they actually have a little plastic thing that they call a cat food ball, right? Only because of its shape. Yeah. Now you think about them rugby players when they go home and see the cat eating its food, and they kick it and it goes meow.
Oh, Rod can just put a little.
Yeah.
Rod, you can just
Yeah.
put some cat ears on your drone and chase
Yeah,
him with that.
rugby for the extra point.
Just do like his cat doesn't come
Cat
by and
food
nip him
ball,
by the
yeah.
ankle. You know, the cat likes to bite him on
Oh,
the
my
ankle.
ankle! What the hell?
He
Mike
wasn't. He
says
wasn't.
if you only knew how many ladders he walked under during his job.
I think
Oh, for
I think
sure.
I've walked under so many. I think I'm permanently cursed.
Look, it's only unlucky if something's falling at the time you're walking
Right.
under.
Yeah, TJ wouldn't go in sports mode. So the first time I went down there,
Tamed it.
I
Like,
pulled my Avada. I pulled my Avada out.
Oh,
and
Andrew.
I missed TJ and I by about 2 foot doing 30 mile an hour.
Yeah, I was flying in manual that day.
Just in case you all missed it. Bye, Andrew.
No, you were doing
Hi,
normal that
Andrew.
day.
Yeah, that's
No,
oh
Andrew.
yeah. No, was it normal or manual?
Normal.
Oh, normal.
You weren't even
No,
doing
'cause-
sports mode. So I
Mm,
pulled mine out and flew at sports mode and flew 2 foot from our heads.
No, TJ, manual
Doing
is when
30.
you have it completely unlocked and you're doing flips and shit with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just send it.
Just send it.
Uh,
Just send it, bud.
Because,
That's when you're actually using the
Take
full
off.
potential of the drone.
yeah, that's what you do. You take off all the safety barriers and just go for it. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
see, I'm the type that I would end up getting if I got a Nevada, I would put it in manual almost immediately
Yeah, do it.
and give a fuck about sports mode. I'm just that type
Yeah.
of person, dude. Like everybody else is
Just
always
do
talking
it.
about, oh, it's so nervous flying my drone over water. I was like, dude, I don't give a shit. I'll send that bitch a mile over the water. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it falls down, I'll just go out and buy another one.
Yeah, I never got scared flying. Like, it just send it out. And fucking comes back, it comes back. If not, oh well. Gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
No matter how good of a pilot you are, you will lose a drone or two over a 5 to 8 year
Yeah,
flying
I know.
period. You're gonna lose them.
I plunked a
Even
Nevada in the
GPS.
ocean.
I wouldn't ring me back
Or
tonight.
should I say DJI plunked it into the ocean?
Rod, you coming down for the South Florida drone meet?
Of course.
Nice.
I'll be there.
Were you at last year's?
Yeah, I've been every year.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I just hadn't told Ray that I'm coming. I haven't told Ray, so he hasn't officially put me on the list. But yeah, I'm coming.
Oh. Were you at the second one? I was at the second one. Were you at the
I
second
was
one?
I've been at all of them, Teej.
Oh.
I mean, I'm only 2.5 hours away. Why wouldn't I go?
Right.
Hello, I drive 3.5 hours to your place. It's shorter to go to the South Florida drone meetup than to go meet you and Maddie.
Yeah.
I just don't
Okay.
stay at that hotel.
Okay,
Yeah, I
guys,
don't know, I just like the reason why I asked is because like I
Yeah,
didn't
Ben.
I was at the second one. I just didn't see you there.
Yeah, catch you later, Paul.
yep, go
Good
see
evening.
David. Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here.
Bye.
DJ, Rod,
Bye.
Joe, Laura, everybody, take care.
Get better, Joe.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hey, Dominic, send me the name of that show real quick so I don't forget it.
No worries.
I want to watch that.